The Ouija board, a simple game board, or something far more enigmatic and powerful, or a portal to the other side. For centuries, this mysterious artifact has captivated and terrified people in equal measure. Its allure lies in its promise of contact with the unknown, a tantalizing glimpse into the world beyond our own. Some dismiss it as a harmless parlour trick, a mere game for the curious. Yet others believe it holds the key to communicating with the spirits of the dead, a bridge to the afterlife that can reveal secrets long buried. The board's origins are shrouded in mystery, with tales of ancient civilizations and secret societies, but its purpose remains clear: to bridge the gap between the living and the dead, to offer a conduit for messages from the beyond, to open a line of communication with the unseen realm. But be warned, for venturing into the spirit world is not for the faint of heart. The unknown can be a dangerous place, filled with entities that may not have the best intentions. The Ouija board is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or evil. It is a mirror, reflecting the intentions of those who use it, amplifying their desires and fears. It all depends on the intentions of those who dare to use it. Are they seeking closure, answers, or simply a thrill? The board responds in kind, revealing truths or deceptions based on the energy it receives. Are you brave enough to unlock the secrets of the Ouija board? Are you prepared to face the consequences? The answers you seek may not be the ones you find, and the journey into the unknown may change you forever. The Ouija board awaits, a portal to the mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp. We chose an abandoned asylum for our investigation. The very sight of it sent chills down our spines, its decaying structure standing as a testament to the countless stories of pain and suffering that unfolded within its walls. Waverley Hills Sanatorium, a place with a dark and troubled past. Once a beacon of hope for those suffering from tuberculosis, it quickly became a place of despair and death. Thousands died within these walls, their souls unable to find peace. The beds, now rusted and decayed, once held patients who clung to life only to succumb to the relentless disease. The air hung heavy with the weight of their suffering. Every corner, every hallway seemed to echo with the cries of those who once walked these halls. As we stepped inside, a cold shiver ran down my spine. The temperature seemed to drop instantly, and the air felt thick, almost suffocating. The silence was deafening, broken only by the creaking of the floorboards beneath our feet. Each step we took felt like an intrusion into a world that was not our own. Shadows danced in the flickering light of our flashlights, playing tricks on our minds. Every movement seemed to bring the shadows to life, making us question what was real and what was not. This was a place where the veil between our world and the next felt thin. The boundary between the living and the dead seemed almost non-existent, as if we could reach out and touch the other side. A place where the spirits of the dead lingered, eager to make contact. We could almost hear their whispers, feel their cold breath on our necks. We could feel their presence all around us, watching our every move. It was as if the very walls had eyes, observing, waiting, and perhaps even judging our intrusion into their realm. We set up our equipment in the old common room, a place where patients once gathered, their laughter and conversations now replaced by an eerie silence. The air felt heavy, charged with anticipation. The Ouija board lay on the table before us, its surface polished to a shine. The planchette, a small heart-shaped piece of wood, seemed to vibrate with an energy of its own. We dimmed the lights, casting the room in an eerie glow. Each of us placed our fingertips lightly on the planchette. We closed our eyes, took a deep breath, and cleared our minds. We were ready to open ourselves to the other side. Silence. We waited, holding our breath. The air crackled with nervous energy. Then slowly the planchette began to move. It glided across the board, seemingly with a mind of its own. Our hearts pounded in our chests as we watched it spell out a message, letter by letter. HELLO. A chill ran down my spine. We had made contact. The spirits were present and they were eager to communicate. But who were we talking to and what did they want? Section 5. Whispers from Beyond. In the dead of night, we gathered around the Ouija board, the air thick with anticipation and a hint of fear. The planchette continued to move, answering our questions with cryptic responses. Each letter it pointed to seemed to carry the weight of the unknown, the unseen. It told us about the suffering that had transpired within the asylum walls. Stories of despair and hopelessness echoed through the corridors as if the very walls could speak. It spoke of patients driven mad by their afflictions. Their faces, etched with pain and confusion, haunted our thoughts. It whispered of cruel experiments and unimaginable pain. The instruments of torture, now rusted and forgotten, once brought agony to those who were already suffering. We listened intently, trying to decipher the messages from beyond. Each word, each phrase was a puzzle piece in a larger, darker picture. The air grew colder and the shadows seemed to deepen around us. The flickering candlelight cast eerie shapes on the walls, making the room feel alive with unseen entities. We could feel the presence of the spirits growing stronger, their energy pressing in on us. It was as if they were trying to communicate, to reach out from their realm to ours. Fear gnawed at the edges of our minds, but we pushed it aside. We knew that to falter now would mean losing the connection we had worked so hard to establish. We had come here seeking answers, and we were determined to get them, no matter the cost. Our resolve was unshakable, our curiosity insatiable. The whispers from beyond had drawn us in, and we were not about to turn back. Section 6. A brush with the afterlife. Suddenly, the planchette flew off the board, spinning across the table before clattering to the floor. We gasped in shock, our hearts racing. The room felt electric, charged with raw energy. Then, just as quickly as it had begun, it stopped. The air cleared and the oppressive feeling lifted. We were left shaken but unharmed. What had just happened? Had the spirits become angry or had something else interfered? We didn't have time to ponder these questions for long. Section 7. The entity responds. We cautiously placed the planchette back on the board, our hands trembling slightly. The air crackled with anticipation as we waited for a response. Slowly the planchette began to move again. This time it spelled out a single word, a name that sent chills down our spines: Bartlett, Dr. Bartlett, the asylum's former chief physician, notorious for his cruel experiments on patients. Legend had it that he had died within these very walls, his spirit forever bound to the asylum. Section 8. Closing the veil. We had stumbled upon something dark and powerful. The energy in the room felt oppressive, suffocating. We knew it was time to end the session before things escalated further. With trembling hands, we guided the planchette to the goodbye on the board. We thanked the spirits for communicating with us and gently pushed the planchette in a circular motion as instructed. As we packed up our equipment, a sense of relief washed over us. We had survived our encounter with the other side, but we knew that we would never forget the horrors we had witnessed. Section 9. Respect and responsibility. The Ouija board is not a toy. It is a tool that should be treated with the utmost respect and caution. When used responsibly, it can provide a fascinating glimpse into the unseen world. However, it is important to remember that we are dealing with forces beyond our understanding, forces that can be unpredictable and even dangerous. Never use the Ouija board alone. Always approach a session with a clear mind and a respectful attitude. And most importantly, know when to stop. Section 10. Tread carefully. The world of the paranormal is a mysterious and often terrifying place. It is a realm where the veil between life and death can be thin, where the spirits of the dead can walk among us. The Ouija board offers a glimpse into this world, but it is a glimpse that should not be taken lightly. If you choose to explore the mysteries of the Ouija board, do so with caution and respect, for you never know what you might encounter on the other side.